So I am gender fluid, asexual, and biromantic. If you do not know what those things are, neither did I at one point in my life.
Howdy, hey there, day slaves and gays. My name is August McVale, and we are doing another episode for Queer Valley, a podcast by queer people, talking to queer people, raising money for queer people. We're doing things for queer. We're queer. Queer Valley. Hi. Welcome in. I am personally on my 1 month and 2 weeks of estrogen. Is pretty sweet. Excuse me, we have a caller calling in. Hello?
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 Hi, is this the August McVale?
Oh my gosh. Hello. It is. Is this the Smol?
I thought you were just gonna end it at the.
Is this the?
Oh, how'd you know?
Oh my gosh. Well, howdy, hey there, you silly little gay.
Howdy.
Howdy. How are you? Why am I nervous to talk to you? You're my friend. What the hell?
I don't know.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What are you doing?
Well, you can't talk with your friends anymore?
You can't just fucking talk to your pal about stuff anymore, dude, without getting a little nervous? Damn.
Like,
What the?
couldn't be me.
What the heck?
It's not like I get flustered all the time talking with you or whatever.
Whatever, dude. Not me. Couldn't be me. Never has been. Won't be.
Oh.
Won't be.
Nah.
Isn't. It is not.
Yeah.
Smol.
Howdy.
I have.
What?
I don't know. Listen, man. You're just too cool. Anyways, I've got a cool little. I've got a.
What?
I've got a. I've got a little. We just start throwing up. Welcome to the podcast.
What?
I've got little prompt thingies to kind of go off of
Nice.
for this a little bit. So we're gonna,
Prompt
if you're
me.
cool with starting with, I'm gonna prompt you. I'm gonna, if you're comfortable, can you tell me your name, your pronouns? What do you prefer? Wait. What do you do? Wait,
There's
hey,
a
hold
lot
on.
of questions.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Let's start with what are your name and what are your name? What's your name and what are your pronouns?
What art thou named?
What art thou name, my friend, my dear beloved tadpole?
That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Howdy hey, it's me, Smol Satine, but you can call me Smol. I use any pronouns depending on the day. For example, today I'm feeling a them.
Okay. Slay.
That's all I
Slay.
got.
All right. And then what do you do? What do you like to do? If you'd like to share, it could be hobby, work, school, or a fun fact.
Oh, cute. I like to draw and sing. I am a
Hell yeah.
VTuber, so I draw all my own shit for that. And I draw things for my friends because they're cool and whatever.
Facts. Smol literally makes the best logos and emotes and everything else. Smol is the person I only want to work with that sort of stuff.
What the heck?
And give money
So
to.
what?
It's you.
Eek.
Everyone else
Gonna
can.
start bawling my eyes out.
They can all be good and fine and whatever, but nah.
Nah.
Smol is the one.
I just reigned slightly above them, and I'm like, "Hi guys." I'm here.
Howdy, pals. How are you? Yeah, Smol's the favorite.
Thanks. Wow, that's a first.
What? You've always been my favorite.
Oh, I just meant in general.
Oh. I was like, damn, bro, wait, what? Hold up. You're the guy.
I'm that guy.
You're that
Whoa.
guy. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just like to vibe, hang
Yeah.
out with friends, that type of stuff.
Hell yeah. Are you comfortable sharing like your identity? Could be like gender, sexuality, things like that, and who you are? And like what it means to
Yeah.
you, I guess.
So I am gender fluid, asexual, and biromantic. If you do not know what those things are, neither did I at one point in my life.
Hell yeah.
Being gender fluid means you slightly shift and morph as the days slash time goes by, meaning you could be like she they at one moment and then bam, suddenly you're he him.
Oh.
That sort of a thing.
Oh, is it very like, do you think it's very like it can be like very moment to moment or day to day, or would it be like very
Uh,
individualistic, or just like I don't know,
I
because I don't
think
know a
it
lot about it.
depends on the person
Yeah,
because for me, I don't really change it like every single moment of the day. It's mostly like if somebody uses a pronoun for me, then I'm like, "Oh shit, that's the wrong one, bestie. Could you actually
gotcha.
use this one for the day?"
I like
And
that.
it very rarely changes like bam 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 throughout the day. It's mostly like a one and done type of thing for me at least.
Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I get that. I
It's
get that.
cool. I hate it, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean that
It makes it really
with
hard for people to keep up with me,
I mean
which
that's
is
fair.
understandable.
Yeah, I with the way our the human experience socially currently is, it's I can totally understand how that could be very like this kind of sucks a little, bro. Since people
Yeah,
constantly, I feel like there's not a real like formulated way to approach something quite like that, except beyond just being like, what are we feeling today, dog? Which like I don't
yeah,
know if that could even like be somewhat like patronizing or just like a little annoying to kind of like hear from a pal all the time. Be like, what is it?
yeah.
What is it? Like I send you a text in the morning, like, all right, what's going
You
on?
have to be prepared for the day.
I gotta know, like there's no, I don't know if there's like,
Oh, you just log it, and then
yeah.
you finally see the pattern.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. I write it day by day. I'm doing like,
Oh,
I have a journal dedicated to your fluidity and your pronoun usage, so that way I
that'd
can
be
have a better
so cool
guess.
to track.
And like I'll have to
Oh
do
my
the moon
goodness.
phases included.
Oh, I'm actually the faces of the moon,
You're the
y'all. We figured
phases
out
of the
my
moon.
identity.
I got. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Where's Mercury right now in the retrograde?
so true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I've definitely, like, noticed with it, like, the best way to, like, make me a happy little guy is when somebody uses every single pronoun when referring to me in, like, a singular sentence.
I have noted that because I did it like
Yeah.
once, and because I was talking about you a lot in like a sentence or two, and like I used all the
Mhm.
pronouns like, and you were
It
like,
was
let's
so
go.
cool. I loved it. It made me so happy.
Oh, that was so fun. I made me
It was
happy. That
such a
made you
vibe.
happy. So I'm like, I gotta achieve that somehow more.
Mhm.
Because I'm like,
I just
you go ahead.
like, it's just so wonderful when you get the correct pronoun used for you. It just gives you, like, such a boost in your day.
Yes, big fucking yes, dude. And I love that with like the Discord when people like use my pronouns, because like she, they, and she, her are like a little more new for me at the moment. So it's like when those are used, especially if I comment, I'm just like,
Yeah.
ah, like I die.
Pretty squirrel, I
Big mood.
know. I just think it's really cool, but
Yeah.
if you wanna, like, just pick one to, like, try and make me happy, it's
Mm-hmm.
mostly they, them, just because that is the one that, like, is very neutral,
Yeah.
and it won't piss me off if you just call me she, because
Right.
I'm used to that, and I
Yeah.
get sick of that.
That makes sense. That totally makes sense. I
Yeah.
I can see that, and I understand. I get that with people too. And like, I'm not often a big pronoun user in terms of like like dialogue, because like I don't know. I feel like I refer to people as their names more often than I am like their pronouns.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not because I'm like I don't. I'm like tiptoeing around and trying to make sure I don't like step on a tripwire or some shit. But it's just like I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just like my cadence with speech. I usually use people's names when I talk about them a lot.
No, no, I feel that. I either do that or I use, like, pet names, like Sweetie,
Yes.
Hun, like
Yes.
Bestie, things like that.
Right, right. And those are all like pretty safe like terms, like those ones specifically too. It's like those aren't gonna like make anyone
Yeah.
be like, what do you mean sweetie, bro? you know? Like sweetie's
I
just endearing. It's not super gendered or anything like that.
I've called, like, this really buff dude, like, Sweetie and Hun before,
Oh, I
and,
bet
like,
he
he
melted.
appreciated it.
I bet he melted a little bit inside. Like
Yeah. Like, at first it did, like, the, "Huh?" And then
oh.
I kept, like, using it, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, they're talking to me." I was like, "Yeah, bestie.
Yes.
Do you see any other Sweetie here?"
Do you see any other sweeties here? It's just you, dog. It's just you.
"Just you, my dude."
Just you, my sweetie.
Oh, yeah, it's just real funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, could you also define the other ones as well?
Yeah, the other one,
Let's
sorry,
go. No,
a
you're
little
good. You're good.
tangent.
I'm down for pivoting
Uh,
that way. I don't mind. I like that.
yeah. So, for the asexual and the biromantic, they feed into one another.
Okay.
Asexual meaning I have no sexual attraction toward anybody slash little to it. for me personally,
Hmm.
I don't really have any besides going like, "Oh damn, that person who they hot,"
Right,
but I see that
right.
more of an artistic type of way, like, "Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, the way that their body is shaped is so appealing
Yeah.
that I wanna draw it."
Yes. I
That
can
type of a thing.
I love that. I can kind of get that for sure, for sure. Because it's
Yeah,
very just, it's like, I feel like people, especially people who are like a little maybe uncomfortable with some of their sexuality, or if they're oftentimes just homophobic, but they'll be
yeah,
like, no, that person's not hot. It's a dude. It's like, they can be hot.
yeah.
they,
To be hot.
like, you don't have to be attracted, but like, you can probably understand from a, like, not subjective, but an objective way that this person's attractive. Like, they're conventionally attractive. You can
Like,
say
have you
that.
heard their laugh? They're hot.
Right.
Things like that.
Right. Yeah. Literally.
Like,
Literally.
personality is a big, like, "Oh, damn, so
Mm-hmm.
into them," type of a
Yeah.
thing.
It doesn't even have to be just like the physical, like form to be like, oh hell yeah, they're hot.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Oh.
I feel like it's narrow minded to be like, oh dude, that guy's not hot. I'm not gay or anything of that degree. I'm like, that's so boring.
So boring and
It's just
lame
so
and
boring. Like,
unvalid of you.
do you not admire things like anywhere else beyond like, I don't know, the over sexualization of like people who you probably shouldn't do that to?
Yeah.
you know?
A
Anyways,
little less of that, my dudes.
it's very sexually driven to be like, no, I'm not attracted to men. It's like men are hot. Men can be hot. It's a thing.
Yeah. Men, hot. Women, hot. Non-binary, hot.
Yeah,
Everyone, hot.
they're all
Unless
hot.
you suck ass,
Yeah.
then,
yeah, if you fucking suck dog, you're kind of not hot. Like that's me too.
ugh,
It's very
kinda
personality
on
based
you,
for
my
me.
dude. Yeah.
As soon as someone does something like that is, I think is like it either wrongs me, a person, society, or morals. I'm just like, yikes, you're not attractive. Like even if they
Yeah.
are conventionally attractive, I'm like, nah.
You're, like, so ugly. Eek.
I'm very like,
Don't
not
ever
that.
talk to me again,
Don't even
thanks.
fucking look at me. Don't even bat those
Don't
eyelashes
breathe
anywhere
my
near me.
way.
Get that
Keep your
away.
oxygen to yourself.
Hold it in, bro. Hold it in. yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's just the way that I see it, being my little asexual self, the
Mm-hmm.
generic type thing. Haven't really gone further than that. Uh, and then the biromantic.
Yes.
I find men, women hot. Uh, Also pretty much everybody, and this might be bad of me to say, but I probably align more with pan than I do with bi, but I like the bi flag more.
Oh, that's a
So
mood.
that's
That's
just
a
me.
mood. Hold
So
up. I gotta look up the bi flag right now. I gotta
it's
double check what
so
that looks like
pretty.
and not.
I mean, I do
Yep,
have like
good
a
colors, good
preference.
colors.
They're good colors,
Uh-huh.
and they just go with my aesthetic more.
Yeah, they're way better than the
But
pan
also,
flag.
yeah, I
Sorry,
just
pan
don't
folks,
like
including
yellow.
myself.
Sorry,
Like,
my dude. Um,
it's not the best yellow.
it's not. I'm so sorry to all you pans out there who are so gorgeous and pretty and haha kinda, but I really don't like yellow.
I'm of the pan sexuality, and yeah, I agree. I agree with
Yeah,
that. It's not really aesthetic. Let's give
yeah.
it a quick little redesign. I don't know if someone just like was like, okay, we don't have a lot of time
It's
to
a
choose
little
the
lighter.
yeah, a little more pastel or something. Like someone was like,
Yeah.
okay, we got the color wheel, we gotta hurry, we gotta get these colors done. Like I've been working on this for a while. We have only the pan flag left to do, and they just went boop boop boop, and they just called it good.
They really said, primary.
Primary, dude, and just random select. Let's just close our eyes and
Yeah.
click and call it good. Like no one's gonna be mad.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's very pretty, but it's
Right.
just not pretty for me.
Yes, I fucking feel that. I feel that. There's
But yeah.
some flags where I'm kind of like it could have been better, dude. It could have been
Mhm.
better. Like I don't even know. Let's see. I'm gonna look up the demi flag right now too. Actually, I kind of want to know. Not bad. The demi flags.
It
It's
has a
alright.
cute triangle.
Yeah, the triangle like pulls it together. Otherwise, like yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty straightforward. Just like grays and whites and whatever.
Yeah.
A little purple. I love
Same
that.
with ice. Just like, but like straight lines, no triangle, so it's not like fancy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everybody has like their silly little quirks.
They're silly little quirks.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I'd say the reason why, besides my preference of the flag colors, is like I do have more of a preference towards like women and people who don't
mm-hmm.
align with a gender, but
Mm-hmm.
I always end up like quote unquote with a guy
Right.
because they're the ones that I guess would be more attracted towards me. I don't know. I
Okay.
guess I look
Yeah.
too femme or some shit. I
Mm.
don't really get it.
That makes sense. I mean, you're.
Boggles my mind.
I get that. I get that. I mean, you are just like an attractive person overall. So like, get wrecked.
Nah, 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 nah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
nah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
But yeah, I'd say I'm more bi because I have a preference instead of having no preference, just personality, hit me up.
Right.
Whereas I'm just like, yeah, great personality, hit me up, but also women.
Women. Women in
Women.
STEM.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
give me a smart lady.
Let's go. I get that. I get that. Like, I think I've been asked before. Like, I've noticed you like usually are with people who are typically AFAB or like non-binary and this and that, or not really often AMAB or just like cis men people. And I'm just like, well, yeah, it's just because like people who are typically like men, like especially cis men. It's usually the cis men. I'm just like, it makes me really uncomfortable.
Makes me cringe a
Makes
little.
me cringe a little. Like AMAT people are fucking great, and I love that. And like, if it's usually just like a cis man, is what kind of makes me feel a little uncomfy because I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't
Yeah.
know if they're not like any like array of like generally like queer.
Mm-hmm.
It spooks me a touch.
Like,
I don't know if that's just kind of like my experience. Like, if you're AMAB and like queer, yeah, that's sick. But if you're just like a
sick.
cis AMAB, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, just like, and it's not like
Just
there's
give
no
me the
queer
good
level.
vibes.
Just hopefully you're just
Yeah.
super chill. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
We love an ally.
We love an ally, dude. We love an ally.
I'm like trying to rack my brain thinking, am I friends with any straight people? And I don't think I am.
I know. I'm like kind of thinking about that too. I'm like, I'm pretty sure most of the folks in my life are generally like queer or like, I don't know. Or like if they're not
Yeah.
queer and they're just like an ally, they feel really safe tipped somehow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe somewhere in there. Maybe
Maybe
somewhere
there's
in
a
there.
reason why
I
this
don't know.
is.
I don't know.
Huh.
I'll see you in a few years. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm just playing, but yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love the gays.
We love the gays. We love an ally.
Ally.
Ally. My next like little follow-up prompt on those topics is,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what age did you know that you were like queer? Did you have like an idea when you were like younger, or did it happen like young, older?
So when I was younger, I always thought like the women characters, I always wanted to quote unquote be them, and then I realized I wanted to date them.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Same with the
Uh-huh.
men.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, I
Yep.
wanna date them." No, I wanted to be them. It
Yep.
was really hard to differentiate.
It's really, yep. Yeah.
Uh, and I think I realized when I was in, like, late-ish middle school, I was like, "Shit, I think I might be the quote unquote hen thing gay."
Oh my goodness.
And
Okay.
then
Okay.
yeah, and then I
Mm-hmm.
didn't find out that what I was feeling had a name until high school when I had my first ever boyfriend who was slightly a creep,
Okay.
and I was like, "I don't like this."
Yep.
And then I was like, "Oh, that's why I don't like it. I'm ace."
I'm ace. Okay, that makes sense, dude. I
Yeah.
feel that totally because like they're especially like I want to be them. No, I want to date them, but I want to be them also.
Mhm.
Like that happened with me with so many like female people in like in movies and games and this and that. Anyone who is like a little like a strong woman, I'm like, yes, I want to be that.
Aw, buff women.
Buff
Ooh,
woman. Every time I'm like, yes. I zone and I lock in. I'm like, please
hell
beat
yeah.
me up. And then also, but like, uh,
Beat me up. Oh my goodness, that shit's hilarious.
but like specifically to like Soda Pop Curtis from The Outsiders, I was like, even like in the book, like not just the movie, but like in the book too, I was reading about him and I was like, dude, I want to be this guy. And I was like, oh no, wait, I'm just gay. I want to be
Yeah.
him and I'm just gay for this guy. I'm like, he's so cute.
Shit.
Oh, damn. And it's just like the
That is
wildest
real.
revelation to just be like, I don't know. In the movie, there's a part where he's in his towel and my eyes definitely go looking and I'm just like, Why am I looking? You know, I was
You're
like,
such gay. That's so funny.
yeah, yeah. And like the household I grew up in wasn't quite like supportive of that sort of stuff. So it was always a little like, I didn't know I was okay with it, you know, but I knew other people wouldn't. So I'm like, I guess I'll just keep this to myself. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look at you. You
Look,
are such a
no,
strong, powerful
no,
lady.
looky you.
No.
Yes.
What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I gave you any prompt over text, but was there anything in particular you wanted to talk about and about like queer culture, being queer, things like
Uh,
that? Not to put you on the spot. If you don't like the spot, you can hop off. Hop off the spot.
if you don't like it, move along. Thanks.
Move along. Just get out of here. Thank you. You
Thanks,
go.
we're over.
Thank you.
I mean, to be honest, I forgot that we had this today. And then I looked
Same.
through the messages. I was like, shit, this is today.
I know.
So I didn't really think of any.
That was kind of me too. I had to work yesterday, and so like my brain was very just like I woke up, and then I was like, oh, I should probably send up some like it was like 9 a.m. I woke up and I was like, ah, fuck, I got something coming up. I think I'm pretty sure. And I
Yep,
could have given a little better prompt for you there, or time to prepare or whatever. But I also just forgot.
it happens. Yesterday I
Silly.
was fucking out like a lot.
Yeah, yeah, just doing activities.
No, like
No.
unconscious.
Oh, you were out. You were out.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And then when I'd wake up, I was like, oh, I don't feel well. Except I sounded like, oh, I don't feel well. Like that type of thing.
Oh my
So
god.
where like my voice drops like an octave. I was like,
We
shit.
love a good octave drop because damn. Anyways, but like
Damn.
because damn. Anyways.
Anyways.
POV, your friend dropped an octave and you have to just be cool about it.
Uh,
Uh,
I'm totally cool.
totally
I hope they
cool.
don't notice.
Totally cool. Totally cool.
Um,
I think I'm very grateful to have like met somebody like you because like I
what the heck?
listen. I haven't met
I'm
somebody.
trying, but
Listen, as like you're someone who is my friend, and like you're as someone who I can have a friendship with, like an actual like friendship with. I'm super grateful, but like to also get to like know about you and your experiences, and because there's a lot of things I didn't really have a lot of knowledge on, and like I was like in the back of my head, I'm like I'll look some of this stuff up sometime because I like understood it to a degree, but I never got into it. I never haven't known people who have been like ace typically or
mhm,
even like gender fluid. Like I think Comet was one of like the first few people who I met in person who was like gender fluid. Otherwise it was very just like I knew of the term, I knew what it meant.
mhm.
And so it's just like it's cool to expand like the queer knowledge with meeting people like you. And it's just cool. I just like learning about you. You're such a cool pal. Like I don't know if you know, but I look
I'm
up to you and I
crying. Oh my
idealize
goodness.
you quite a lot. I admire you and aspire to be more
How
like
are you
you.
looking up to me? I'm literally like 3 feet below you.
I listen. I know, and
Listen, I know you're short. Anyways,
if I lay on the ground, I have to look up to you. I think maybe, and so like, I look up
cut
to
off
you.
half of your body.
I look up to you in game when I am definitely you're on a cliff and I'm not. So like, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know?
you know. Anyways, it's just
Ugh.
cool. I enjoy having like a safe space because I feel like I've been able to express myself and learn more about myself. And literally be myself because we've been friends. We get to hang out and get to talk about our lives on stream and off stream, and it's just I don't know. I love I love people, and like getting to be your friend, like not just getting to like to know you, but to get to be your friend on top of that is just a magical thing for me. So get wrecked, and I hate you. Anyways, that's my story. Thanks. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Anyways,
Sorry, I was so stunned that I couldn't speak because you're too nice to me. What the heck?
yeah, sorry, bro. I don't know.
Literally crying, shaking in my cowboy boots that I
What?
don't own.
What is it? Come on, get a pair. I got like I'm looking at like 5 right now on my floor.
I mean, to be fair, I own one tiny little cowboy boot that's
For
made for a baby,
I was gonna say for a
but a
cat.
frog lives in it.
A frog lives in it.
Yeah, I have like a little plushy frog.
Oh. I thought that was gonna be a part of your giant array of like of animals you just like have as pets.
No, I just have like 40 chickens, an axolotl, four cats that I own, six cats that I'm fostering, one dog, two rabbits,
You know,
you know,
some pets.
some pets,
A few of them. There's a
some
couple
little
in there.
guys.
There's a few. I love
Yeah,
that. I
not
love
too
that.
many, only a couple. I'm so happy that you're able to express yourself and like actually get to know yourself better through the help of like being friends with me
It's
because
awesome.
like it's so weird to think about because for some reason whenever I become friends with someone they end up like totally feeling themselves out and like
Let's
actually get
go.
happier with themselves.
See, I think it's because
And
you're
I'm like,
like
get it, bestie.
you're so safe and cozy and just like I don't know. There's just something about you that is just like extra like special than a lot of like the other people I usually interact with. So I appreciate it, and I'm glad you do that to people. That needs to happen more. So get right.
Yeah. I
Right?
just like
Yeah.
to make everybody safe, cozy, and happy. And that's just my vibes,
And I love that.
hopefully.
It is your vibes. It is your vibes.
Thanks.
um, I guess I thought of one other question, and we could like wrap up if you
What?
want.
Yeah.
So I know that you're a little younger than I am, and I was curious. With growing up, I feel like you probably had a little bit more access to social media, than I
Yeah.
did because I had a flip phone in like high school up until like I don't know the iPhone 3 came out or some shit. I don't fucking know what
Shit,
I don't
she's
know iPhones.
old.
I'm old. I had a flip phone a little bit, and so like
God.
damn. Listen, I had Facebook on a big old
The
block
ancient
computer screen. Listen, I'm new here.
fuck.
Uh,
Yeah.
hey, the best game you had was World of Warcraft back then. Listen,
Never played that.
it's good.
That's cute. But yeah, your old phones and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
old and you're younger. And do you think social media being more accessible has brought you more like clarity and understanding of like queerness? Like you're able to like discover more terms freely, or was it like something you had to kind of come across more naturally and out in the world? Because I knew I was queer. I knew at least I was like bisexual in
Mhm.
high school, and I learned about pronouns a little bit in like a club. Like it was through a club that I was in where I was like, oh, pronouns are a thing? That's cool. So it wasn't like
Mhm.
how it is like right now, like 2024, where you can just like find any of this if you look it up, or like TikTok, or I don't know, like Instagram Reels maybe or something. I don't know. I don't use that. I don't use Instagram Reels really, but like you can
Yeah.
just like come across it because the algorithm's like you're gay. Here you go. And so like it's just
Yeah. You'll
yeah.
like this.
Do you feel like that was something that helped clarify some of your identities for yourself?
So I'd say I didn't really like think to look it up back then
Mm-hmm.
because I mostly used my phone as a means of communication with like friends and family to where I wouldn't even think like, oh yeah, I should look this up to see like, oh, if I'm gay because gay wasn't really a thing
Yeah.
back then.
Right, right, right,
uh,
right.
and so I don't think I actually started using it until maybe mm, I'd say maybe sophomore year of high school. Found out
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, shit, gay," type of thing, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's what I'm feeling."
Right, right,
Uh,
right.
and then I didn't fucking even know about, like, pronoun usage until, like, college.
Oh, whoa. Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I never thought it was a thing because I was just like, "Oh, well, I don't really like it when people call me she, but, like, I don't think that's a thing, right?"
Yeah.
Turns out it's a thing,
It's
my
a big
dudes.
thing.
Oh, wow.
Holy what?
Holy gazooks.
Gazookies.
But yeah, I'd say like nowadays you just feel like, "Oh, I don't think I'm straight. Here, let me take a test." Like it's
Right.
so much easier now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love this that it's so much easier than having to fucking experience all that like emotional damage
Uh-huh.
of, "Oh man, I'm not normal."
This
But you're totally valid in your feelings, my dudes.
right.
Like there's no normal.
Right. Yeah, because like when I was growing up feeling everything that I was feeling, I was like, I'm not this isn't what normal people feel, man. This isn't, me being like attracted to Soda Pop Curtis and not, or like, or just like gender specifically, having different feelings about gender and feeling like, oh, I think I'm supposed to have been born a girl. Like, I didn't feel comfortable talking about that, so I didn't. But I was like, but that's not a thing because I'm a boy. I was like, I can't be anything else because this is what I am. and it was just such like a bizarre. It just like sucked. It just sucked feeling so alienated because like it was hard to find people like that because not a lot of people were talking about it. But like social media allows for so much like discourse and dialogue to just be open about it, and I think it's really cool. And I just like love
Yeah.
seeing like the youth today and just like the younger queers. I'm still young, but whatever. Listen, I'm not that old. But like the younger queers, like
Whoa.
I work with like high schoolers and I'm very open about like being trans. Like if they don't like that, then whatever. But they're all like really chill. They're all like super cool
Yeah.
and they're on top of pronouns and they're just like they ask me questions about it. They're like, what do like, you know? I don't know. I think it's
Like,
becoming more open because of social media. And this is something
hmm
I mostly wanted to talk about because I was talking to somebody the other day about it, and it just seems like I felt like I think like I'm on the cusp of like it was almost like in my high school experience when I could have just kind of like casually looked shit up because like now it's like I can just look up anything. Like I didn't know demisexual was a thing until like a couple years ago, and I was like on a dating app and I saw someone was demi, and I was like, well, what the hell's that? So I just like Google it. And I was like, oh, that's me, and that was that. Instead of just being like, I don't know how, you know, I only like personality, you know.
So true and valid. I say it's like sort of like a double-edged sword type of thing. Like it's so good that everybody's able to have like the knowledge in their hands of like, oh man, it's so good to like be in the loop of things, know
Yeah.
what I am type of thing. But it's also like really bad because, people wouldn't need to do that if it was actually, I don't know, taught in schools.
Right.
If it was like taught responsibly because like
Mm-hmm.
the world is at your fingertips, and if you don't have like a safe search on, my dudes, you're gonna get fucked up
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there is some weird shit out there,
Yep.
and it could be labeled as like gay or anything, but that's the thing, it's a label. You
Yeah.
don't know if it's actually true or not.
Right. 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 Right.
So it's
Good
like,
take.
yeah, so it's like, so, society.
Damn
Uh,
society.
if society actually stepped up and was like, you know what, this is a thing, it's gonna happen. Might as well do it in a safe way instead of just
Yeah.
fucking letting everybody flounder.
Yeah.
Then it would be so much better. But
Exactly.
unfortunately, it's not like that.
Yeah.
And everybody has to be scared for their lives over the stupidest things of like
Mm-hmm.
just wanting to be called the correct pronoun, just wanting to live their life
Yeah.
and just love who they want.
Yeah.
And it
Exactly.
sucks.
It does suck. It does, and it's wild. And I think like I'm grateful for social media to a degree because it feels like the stepping stone to having it become more of a general, just like common sense understanding next step to possibly being taught in schools. Even though, especially currently, our society and government in the U.S. is very
Asshole.
anti that, and they're just like, we'd rather have you just like go through emotional turmoil and like hate yourself forever
Yeah.
instead of just being like, oh, you exist, cool, rad, let's let the society flourish and be themselves. But
Yeah.
hopefully it keeps going in a good direction at some point. At some
Yeah.
point it goes in the good direction, I should say.
Like it seems like younger kids are really like questionative and
Yeah.
are super like excited to be able to provide your needs and stuff, whereas like the older generation don't give a fuck. They're
Yeah.
just like, "Hey, we lived our lives. We don't care about you.
Yeah.
Deal with it."
Literally. Oh,
So, yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely a time to be living in.
It's definitely a time to be living in, and I firmly and hope and I believe that I really hope that this generation, the one we are, is like this stepping stone for the younger ones to really just flourish and just become at peace with at least themselves. And I don't
Be
know.
happy with
Hopefully
themselves,
they be
be
happy with
happy with their
themselves.
future,
Yeah. Hopefully
and
they look
just,
themselves in the mirror and go, "Oh, okay," and not like feel shitty.
yeah, just go, "Hey, you're looking rad today, my dude."
Right? Exactly. The dream. Well, Small,
Yeah.
thank you for chatting with me and everything. I really appreciate your time. Is there anything you would like to plug? Where can we find you? Is there whatever you would like to plug? Go for it.
Cool. As stated again, hello, Smol here. I'm a little Twitch streamer, VTuber type of beat. You can find me at Twitch at Smol. That's me. I
And that's with an underscore between Small and Satine, right?
Yeah, you need that underscore. It is
Yeah,
my middle name, my
exactly.
legal middle name.
Yep. It literally is. I write that out every time I take notes about you and your sleep schedule and your fluidity.
Fluid
Your
schedule.
fluidity. Yeah, your fluid schedule, not your sleep schedule.
Same difference.
Same difference. Same thing. Sleep schedule, fluid schedule, whatever.
Speaking of, I have not slept for, I think we're going like 21 hours now.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a Google sheet and add that into the diagram.
Thanks. I hope it's a pie chart.
It is a pie chart. There will be pie charts.
Pie chart, Venn diagram, my
Yes.
faves.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Venn diagram just says little guy, EP. In the middle is just insomniac.
Yes, insomniac. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Thank you, Small, for hanging out with me and chatting with me. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take a nap, get some food, do what you gotta do.
Try.
Okay. Alrighty, Small. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully that's usable and
It's
I
very
wasn't too
usable.
cringe.
You are, and it was great. I'm just kidding. You're not
Also,
cringe.
sorry if you could. I didn't realize at first. Sorry, I've been playing with the little fidget bottle that I have, and hopefully you haven't been hearing it,
Heard
but it's
none of it.
also like helping me concentrate.
Gotcha.
Sweetness.
I feel that. I'm messing.
Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm playing with a little sword, so I get you.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got a fidget. Howdy hey, it is I, Sadie Summers from the future of the recording of this podcast by a few months. I'm just letting you know that you can donate to Point of Pride at www.pointofpride.org. They have a very easy to find donation link if you would like to just support directly. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. It has been a pleasure to speak with Small and a pleasure to listen to and edit this recording as well. We will be having some merch come out soon, which you might hear about on a different recording as I'm still getting the website set up. And so you know as well that all the proceeds earned from that as well will be going to Point of Pride and any revenue from this episode and any future coming episodes until we decide to maybe move on to a different charity or fundraiser. If you know anywhere worth donating to, please let me know. You can find me on Instagram, usually just under Sadie Summers. Or if you or a friend would like to be a guest on this podcast, also please do reach out. I am constantly searching for more guests, new friends to make, and would love to hear about your experience, your story. Thank you. You guys are making a grand difference by listening. Thank you so much. This has been Queer Valley. Be well.